Hello YouTube, 3D Printed Life here, and this is the board. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to try it out, see how it is. If I like it, it will be the official board of the Eclips3D version 2. What this is the Geetech GT2560 board. Basically, it's kind of like I believe it's more like a Rambo. Um, it's like an Arduino and the header, the ramp's header built into one, plus some extra goodies. But I'm going to tell you the reasons I like it. First of all, it supports 24 volts, obviously a good thing. Second, it uses like an ATX plug, which is much cleaner, much easier to disconnect the power from the board rather than those screw terminals. So that's always good. Third, for the hot ends, it has these little screw terminal plugs. So it is a screw terminal, but then it plugs in. So again, easier to disconnect. Always good. The heated bed is just a standard screw terminal, but whatever, can't win them all. But it does support, I believe, 12 amps. So pretty awesome. It can allow a lot of power through without really any issues. And it's also got these nice giant heat sinks for all the MOSFETs for the heated bed and for the extruders. Good stuff. Next, it's got these little breakouts for the LCD are already broken out, whereas on the ramps board, need an adapter, so lower profile. And I mean, basically, this whole thing is a much lower profile than a ramps board because it's only a single board. It also does have X, Y, and Z min and max end stops. Only be using the mins or maxes depending on where they are. Unfortunately, it's only a 2-pin end stop. That's like the one thing I don't like about this board. They do have the 3 pins on the pad, but for some reason they only use the 2 socket connectors. I don't know exactly why, but I mean, is what it is. Looking in here, you've got dual extruder support, which is another awesome reason why I'm looking at this board. It has dual Z-axis support, which I don't care about, but it's always a good feature. 3 fan outputs. One of them is PWM controls. The other 2 are just on or off. I'm not sure if you can control all 3 fans through firmware, but if you can, that would definitely be a huge benefit, because I would definitely like to hook up the E3D fan directly to the board so you can control when that fan is on and off, so that it's not just on all the time. Then other than that, the powerhouse of the board is just basically like an Arduino Mega, whatever that at Mega 128 chip is or something like that. So yes, it is a step down from the 32-bit system. However, for a Cartesian-style printer, there isn't a huge benefit to a 32-bit system. The only real benefit is when you're slicing super high-resolution files, and you get G-code segments that are like that long, going all around. Then it does handle that a bit better. But other than that, no huge difference. It does have a bigger USB Type B port as well, and no built-in SD card. But that's kind of to be expected. The SD card will be on the LCD. As far as drivers go, it's just like the standard Pololu driver sockets using the DRV 2080 8825, 8225, 85. You know what they are. They're the purple ones. The 1/32 microstepping. So those guys are going to be used for definitely for the Z and the E axes. And then X and Y axes, I will see. I might end up using these guys. I might end up using those giant CNC stepper drivers. Depends how they do when this whole system is up and running. I do have a 24-volt power supply coming in soon from OpenBuild, so I'll be able to finally boot this guy up for real and see how it does. I did upload firmware, and the firmware uploaded fine. It just runs on Marlin standard firmware. So yeah, nothing too fancy there. But the cool part about this board is it's only $40, and for an all-in-one board, sorry, I should mention $40 minus drivers, but those are like $8 on eBay for 4. But yeah, so $40 for the all-in-one is really not bad, considering a ramps board. The Arduino Mega Clone and the ramps board is, I think, like 25-ish. It's only $15 more for an all-in-one solution. That is definitely more powerful, more capable, especially with these MOSFETs, and a whole bunch of cool stuff going on. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for when I boot this guy up for the first time. First time running will just be with standard drivers, but then once I get it running, on one of my Eclips3Ds, I will then switch over to using those beefy CNC stepper drivers for the X and Y. I'll do a bunch of prints to compare and see just how they do. I'm really hopeful that it's going to handle backlash much better. Hopefully make the printer quieter, smoother surface finish. I don't really know what to expect, but that's the whole reason I'm doing this little test. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you guys later.